Hey, 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 what's up? What's going on, America? Today is January 26th and 2023. My name is Michael Tomlinson. I am an Americanteer. Boop, boop, boop. Um, how's your day going? I hope you're having a good day. I'm having a great day. I'm holding down the fort here, so I'm gonna get ready to prep to make dinner. It's time to do that. It's getting close for me to do that. But it's been a nice day because I decided not to do like any kind of field work, like leave my fort and jump in my vehicle and run out and do this or run out and do that. It just seems like every day. Um, there's always some kind of field work. I have to go out and do something, or pick up something, or drop off something. You know, so today is one of those kind of. It feels like a day off, but it's not. I'm still work. I mean, I work at home, so everything's still working. Um, so, I talking a lot about love, talking a lot about unity. I talk about how we can grow together as a community all the time. I mean, almost every video would probably mention one of those three words to as it's a big reminder. So I hope you don't think I'm like overkilling the like the message of join the Americanteers and overusing the words like what I just mentioned. So don't think that that's what's going on here. I'm not trying to do that. It's just that every time I make a video, I feel like I'm starting all over again. It feels like a fresh thing, a new thing. It's not like I'm still. I don't even know what I talked about yesterday. To be honest with you, that's so that was yesterday. Today is today, and here I am with you and me. And maybe the words like saving America is just a little overwhelming, but um, we can change the system in a lot of ways. So if you what I'm gonna say, like I always say, if you join the Americanteers, we can do that. So maybe I should, maybe it's too strong. Maybe people are just going to get tired of hearing the same message kind of played out in different ways. Because so I have to be a little bit more creative, a little bit more innovative, or just break it up completely and talk about my life experiences and fragment of the relationship to what being an Americanteer is all about. That's another possibility too, and it's a great sharing point. These are different perspectives, and so I'm gonna do a little bit of everything. There's not that much I can do. I don't research stuff. I don't look for content. So this is raw. This is in the trenches, of presenting myself. I don't have crutches of things to read off or to do or not to do, and even though I talk about the good and bad and pros and cons about everything, that's really all I'm doing is just talking about it. and helping people to formulate a good decision to join in. Not even to persuade them, but to let them give them more information, put out more information. Sometimes people just won't make a decision without more information, which is makes sense to me. There's been a lot of times where people try to convince me of something, and I step back and I'm looking at it thinking, you know what, I need more information on what you're talking about, because I am not an expert at that. But this isn't like an expert kind of like more information kind of movement, but just more information into what you are stepping into. And you're stepping into something really magnificent, something that's just amazing, and in the glory of a higher power to change and to help others change. There's a power in that. So realize that you can do this, and don't let doubt and fear and other elements like the evil talking to you, making you shift things around and pivot to where you can easily walk away from it, and with some other kind of form of, not excuse or justification, but kind of like, well, this is what I'm doing right now. So, that kind of like, it's almost saying like, I don't want to be a part of it. And instead of saying that, just say, well, this is occupying all my time, and therefore I have nothing to offer, nothing to give. And I'm standing there thinking like, wow, you have a lot to give. You have a lot to offer. And I'm not asking for, a lot of time at all. If any time. It's only for, it's just a matter of coming together and saying, yeah, I agree that we need to change the system into a better working system. That's all I'm really proposing here. I'm not talking about like attacking the government. This is why it takes the people and the voice of we the people to formulate the movement to where the voice can be heard, just because it's built on a solid foundation, and it'd be unstoppable at that point. That is creating change. That is starting to see America grow in a better and new way. That's saving lives, or saving America. And when I say those words, it's not because I'm some like bleeding heart individual, It's not because of that at all. It's a general perspective for everyone. So if you're saying that to me, I'm talking about trying to help you, while you're talking about like trying to hurt me or put me down, or trying to judge me. I'm still trying to help you. Now, why would you want to judge that? It doesn't, and categorize me as some other category. Other people might put me into the, I'm just have some Republican hidden agenda going on, which I don't have a hidden agenda going on with either parties or anything. And my perspective is just America. And you can call that whatever you want. You want to make things bad and say, like, you just can't talk about saving America, without representing something. I'm like, yes, you can. And if you think that's a bad thing, then just so be it. I mean, because it isn't a bad thing at all. You just want it to be that way so you can sidestep any kind of responsibility, any accountability, anything that's going to make you kind of shift your way of thinking, first of all, and then the way you take action throughout your day. And it's all good stuff. I mean, I don't know why you would want to fight something that's that beautiful and that glorious and that wonderful, ness of a thing and of a movement. It's here. The platform is here to be. It's already, the platform is here. The foundation is here. All you need to do is just join in, and if you want to, you can help build on top of that. But the foundation is going to be, it's solid. Like a rock. It's solid. And in America, with all that being said, it's time for America to change. It's time to do it. When are we going to do it? Is it like a tomorrow kind of thing? Or, or just a blame and complain game, and, that's all people really want to do. Or sharing the same information with each other, become an echo chamber of sorts, an echo bubble. And, and those echo bubbles are starting to frighten me now more and more, because feels like it's these are people that I think that are woke or just different and see the world in a different way, and sort of they're reacting and living their lives in that kind of philosophical ideology kind of movement, and it's really kind of unspoken. I don't think they, besides calling themselves, these giving themselves title. The part I do freak out on, though, is that when it becomes that close of a bubble, it makes me think it's just an extension. It's still part of the matrix. Everyone's still in the matrix, but it's just its own bubble in the matrix. Does that make sense? We broke out, and then we went over here and joined up again, and then interlinked with that kind of like, we need to all be the same kind of people, kind of thinking to make this work. And that is just, I don't know. See, that's what I think. That's why it pulls people, lets them just go ahead and create another little matrix of their own, but they're still part of the massive, matrix anyway. So they're not really escaping or woke or anything like that. They're just an extension of it, and not really allowing free thinkers to talk about other things like me, like to bring up other subjects and talk about another new approach to how we can save and fix America. They don't want to talk about that kind of stuff. They just want to report like how our eggs are shortage, kind of thing, and the economic wars we're having here in America, or the money we're sending to other countries, But this is all like, and we've talked about this in the past. It's all kind of like, it feels like that's where I start to see the bubble again. Because these are all like highlights of the news, and it's being fed into the same echo chamber and people's perspective and which is, I can't say it's bad, and I think it's really wonderful, to be honest with you. Is the only part I don't like is when um, people in that echo thing try to exert themselves out here to people like me and saying how um, since I'm not with them, then I'm not being ready. Like kind of like guilt tripping me or shaming me because I'm not paying attention the way they're paying attention. And I pay attention a lot. But so that's where I start to think Matrix again. It's just it keeps going around and around, and when someone gets out of it, gets out of that little mini Matrix, the people over here are not going to like that person anymore. Are not going to allow them to voice their opinion on new ways of taking action with making America better. Okay, well, that was just a little bit of a connect the dots kind of thing. We'll just always keep working on that. And so, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Have an excellent day. Be magnificent. Smile, laugh, eat a good meal today. Sleep well. Okay? Peace, love. We'll talk later. Bye.